Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Fullmetal.
Alchemist Brotherhood.
I think we should stop from after
See,
Fullmetal.
when I told you that, you were like, no.
Now it seems much easier, honestly. Now it seems much easier. We're watching Fullmetal, we're on episode 12.
That is correct.
Very excited, honestly.
It brings me joy. And people are just like, really joy, even episode 5. Like, was it 5?
4, I was like...
4? Okay. I don't know.
Should I
I don't know
correct?
which one. I don't know. We all know what
I will
everyone is.
forever, that episode will forever be engraved. What do you mean you don't know which one?
I just need to people know I have, like, my standards are different for most people of, like, what shows make me happy. This could be traumatic to some. Happy for me, like, comparison to the other shows, this is a happy one. Happier one. We will never have a fully happy show because, like, it's just what we choose. It's just who we are as people.
The thing is, I, at least not on our channel, because I watch a lot of happy shows. And you watch a lot of happy shows.
I watch a lot of happy. That's the thing. No. In my spare time, I have become the person, I think, because the shows that we watch are draining. Yeah. Just, like, emotionally fucking draining. All I watch are Korean shows that have, like, 16 episodes. There are just like rom-coms or like just comedies, slice of life shows. It makes me feel better. No one dies. People are just good.
For me, they're not all Koreans. There were some, but most of them are not. But again, as well, all happy shows.
Other than, like, you know, when I decide to watch Succession or like BoJack Horseman, that's like this level of...
Yeah, but like we didn't say we never watch it.
No. But like the past year, I am practicing self-care with the shows that I watch.
And also, honestly, usually traumatic shows people ask us to react to.
Yeah, so it's honestly your fault.
But honestly, from the shows that we have watched...
Avatar is the happiest.
Yeah, but like this one as well, because like the trauma that comes with this show, there is a lot of serious topics, serious stuff, but to me the main focus of this show is love that these brothers have for each other. And so that's the most of the show, and like the other characters who are also very lovable characters. This show made me cry already, but 95% of the times that my eyes teared up is because of that love that these brothers have for each other. So I would call that a joy.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. It's a fucking joy to watch.
Yeah.
It balances it out perfectly with the traumatic things. Like Hugh's death. That, like, maybe our boys are gonna find out in this episode. I don't want them to.
I don't
like,
think
maybe
so,
at the end of it.
I think this entire episode is gonna be with the cheat teacher. At the end of it, they're gonna maybe separate from the teacher.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to come already, because at least for what we've seen so far, how like paced these episodes are. I think the entire episode is gonna be with the teacher.
I'm very excited to see them with the teacher.
Yeah, we have a lot of storylines that are going in the same time. At the same time, and honestly, I can't pick which one I love more.
Yeah,
you know, I love Roy and whatever happening with him, Hawkeye and Central. I love our boys.
Maybe we find out something more about their father now, because like if they're going to the teacher, like maybe we see something more of their past.
But actually,
like
they didn't meet that teacher before their father has already left them.
Yeah, no, the teacher is not going to have any connections to the father, but like maybe we have some, maybe like they talk about it or something.
Maybe.
Because like as we go further along, like I'm just waiting, you know, I'm just like expecting.
Which episode is this? 12th one?
Maybe 25. What? You don't think? You think earlier?
Much earlier. In my mind, more 15.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like pushing it too much.
Yeah, in my mind, we're gonna either see him or find something new about him between 15 and 17, 18.
Maybe, yeah.
I think before 20, because like, I don't know if we're gonna see him. I don't think our guys are gonna...
I was talking about seeing him.
But like, see him meaning... I don't think like see him, them seeing him. I don't think some see him like some big scene with him. Just like... at the end of the episode's end. When is the next post-credit scene? You know, something like that. Episode ends or something.
I want to say 20, people, maybe 27, 28.
Oh no, okay, that's too late.
Like
okay, that's too late in my mind. I imagine.
I don't think they would put that in post-credit because there's always a risk of people not seeing
but
it.
I think it's not the first time we see him. That's what I think doesn't have to happen. It's not gonna be like our boys seeing him.
No, it's gonna be like us seeing like everything is good. Our boys are like happy or whatever, and then it cuts to darkness and like raining and a place, and then you just see the eyes of the father.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now. It's gonna
well, maybe not the
I should make
raining and only the eyes, but something like that.
It's gonna be ominous.
It's
gonna be ominous. I can feel like something like that. I'm so excited to see the teacher. They're so afraid that she's gonna kill them. That's so
think
funny.
She's gonna hug them.
Maybe no. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we should trust their judgment. The teacher's gonna, because like the brief second that we saw her training them, she looked like mad. You know?
To me, I think she's a very heartwarming woman who would kill them because she cares so much about them.
Yeah.
But she would hug them at the end.
When she sees poor Al
I don't
in
think
the
she's
suit
gonna
of
be
armor, because they did this, she's gonna be like, boys, how could you? Haven't I thought you better? Actually, I can't see her saying that, but like maybe she does. If she does, call it.
It is so dramatic.
She was like, I was your teacher.
Boys.
I was supposed to teach you better. I failed.
I don't think she's gonna
and then Al is gonna be like, you didn't fail, miss whatever. It was our choice. You taught us the best you could. Or something like reassuring. I can't handle their faces there. I hate you.
You mean eyes because you see eyes here.
Yes, that's why I see like the eyes of the person who left his children. I need to emphasize that every time I see him. You left your children. When they lost their mother. No words. What if they didn't have Winner and the grandma? Are we gonna see Roy and his girlfriend Hawkeye?
What was that? What was that?
Oh, the black one?
I haven't seen that.
I don't know, maybe it's like a fourth sin.
That's what I wanted to say. Is that one of the sins? One is all and all is one.
Eyes. I fucking told you eyes. No, my boy.
Brother, we've almost reached the Dublin station.
I am shocked. I am speechless.
Were you having a dream?
Where's the subtitles?
Yeah, I was dreaming about him.
Honestly shocked. Honestly shocked. This is what I expected in 17th episode. But actually not. This is just a dream. I expect to see him now.
Yeah, no, of course. But like, see, because
I think it's gonna be
now
sooner.
he's dreaming it. Now, like, it might even be the end of the episode where we see just like a shot of him, like where he is or something.
Maybe.
Well, Al, we're finally here.
Yeah.
This is gonna wake up some like bad memories.
It'd be nice if teacher wasn't home.
Oh, is he gonna be like the sweetest? Okay.
That's not his
That is the teacher's husband.
Long time no see.
Good to see you. You've grown up a little, huh?
He's squishing me. You probably don't recognize me, but it's Alphonse. Sorry we've been away so long.
Looks like you've grown up more than a little.
No one's patted my head like this since back before I lost my body.
Hell, I can't cry in the first 2
The old
minutes.
shrimps have come for a visit. Do you
Shrimps.
think you can see them?
I'll be right there. I'm feeling a little better today.
Lying down? That's not a good sign.
I guess she hasn't gotten any better since last time.
What do you mean?
Why is everybody abusing our children?
Stop that. Run!
Hello, my stupid pupil. I hear you've become one of the military's dogs.
Oh, you don't like that?
Teacher, you see, it's because
Al? Look at you, you've gotten so big.
Poor Ed, always gets the short end of the stick. That's pretty fine.
Your skills are rusty.
You've got lots of energy for someone who's not feeling well.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly...
Why is she not feeling well? This is not good.
You shouldn't exert yourself.
How sweet of you to worry, dear. Thank you.
There was that one alchemist. I thought that one man from Central knew a good amount about the stone.
Which one?
So who was this guy? Let me think.
King?
What's his
Bradley?
Bradley?
Hohenheim.
Hohenheim? Is that the father? What?
What is it? And he's alive. Someone you know?
He's our father.
The one who ran out on you when you were little? Yeah, that's the one.
I hate him.
What is this episode?
Because of that bastard that our mother's dead. If it wasn't for him.
I didn't expect this. I didn't
I'm
play this
shocked.
thinking this is gonna happen now.
Oh, you boys are up early. What are you doing out of bed?
Al said he had to go potty.
And of course his big brother took care of him. Thanks a lot, little man.
Hey, why isn't Dad here?
Your dad left.
When's he coming back, Mom?
I'm gonna get you. You silly boy. He'll be back before you know it, Al. Now, finish your dinner, boys.
I hate this so much. I take back everything I said, like of happy, whatever.
Did our dad say anything about the Philosopher's Stone?
Something about a lifelong dream coming true. He seemed very happy when he said it.
You weren't eating now?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I had a big meal on the train right here.
Hey, Al,
Huh?
you should tell her about Rush Valley. About the baby being delivered.
Oh, yeah. We helped deliver a baby. There was this big storm and we couldn't get the mother to a doctor.
I don't know, it's pretty generous to call what we did helping.
Everyone's blessed when a baby's born, huh?
Yes, that's right. That same miracle brings us all into this world. Always take pride in the lives that were given you.
What? What was that?
Looked like maybe they
lost
lost
the
the
kid?
baby, yeah. Because it looked to me like
Yeah.
it touched her stomach or something like that.
Teacher hasn't changed, has she?
Is this after?
This is definitely after. Teacher. She gonna save them somehow without me?
Lady, who are you?
Just the housewife who was passing by.
Okay.
Hey, old lady, could you be our teacher?
I can't. I won't cry the entire time.
Pretty please, old lady.
I'm a little
Old
hard of
lady.
hearing, you see, so I didn't quite catch that. Maybe you'd like to repeat yourselves.
Please teach us, pretty lady.
No way. Why not? Because I don't take on students. And besides, I'm in the middle of a trip.
But please!
I could never say no.
Look at.
You brats! What about your parents?
Aw.
Ma'am, these little ones don't have any parents.
I don't want to. This is so sad.
How am I supposed to say no to that?
Honestly.
You two are on your own. This is your introductory
Elle
training.
looks
If
bigger
you
here than
move
that.
on to the main training
Don't
phase.
say that to
During
her.
this first stage, the use of alchemy is totally forbidden. One is all, and all is one. You have 1 month to figure out what that means. You better find the answer in the allotted time.
Like
If
you're
not,
one
head
with
back
the
to the
elements.
This is the best way for them to learn the essentials of alchemy. I'm teaching them the same way that I was taught. If they don't learn anything from this, it means their talent as alchemists will be limited.
It's not their education I'm worried about. Their lives could be in danger out there.
They're not doing anything that I haven't. My training began with a whole month in the Briggs Mountains in winter.
What?
You
It
should
shouldn't
compare
be.
yourself to normal people.
That island has plenty of things to eat. You're not going to die.
They're not gonna kill a rabbit to eat it. They... God, you are not going to be able to do it.
Eat it.
Kill it.
Kill it.
That's what I'm saying, they're gonna starve to death. You think Hal is gonna do it?
This one in my area.
You always make me do the dirty work.
He's escaped.
Hey, come back here!
Well, that's a tough lesson.
Box cups, look. Maybe we should just switch to fish.
Hey, how am I supposed to get the fish? We don't have any rods or line or hooks or bait or anything.
Hey! What are you trying to do to me? Brother?
So gross!
I'm still alive. I'm alive because I ate the ants. I'm alive because I consumed life. I'm still alive.
I'm not going to die.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow will be 1 month.
Hey, brother. Have you figured out what teacher meant by one is all and all is one?
A long time ago, this whole island was probably at the bottom of the sea. And tens of thousands of years from now, it could be the peak of a mountain for all we know.
All things are connected. Is that what you're saying?
Everything we see, everyone we meet, is caught up in a great unseen flow. But it's bigger than that. It's the entire world, the entire universe even. And compared to something as big as that, Al, you and I are tiny, not even the size of ants. We're only one small part within a much greater flow. Nothing more than a fraction of the whole. But by putting all those ones together, you get one great all, just like teacher said. The flow of this universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine them.
Today is the day.
That was
Let's hear
beautiful.
what you've learned about one is all and all is one.
All is the world.
And one is me.
Very well. Now the real training starts. This is also the circulation of power. It's best if you experience it for yourself.
He doesn't wanna. He doesn't wanna.
And yet he does.
Enough of that. Keep reviewing the morning's lessons until lunch is ready.
But teacher, you just put your palms together to perform transmutations, don't you? You can do it without drawing the structural matrix?
Perhaps it's something you learn when you see the truth.
Oh, okay.
He saw the truth.
Yeah, he did.
Our teacher has seen the truth too.
Oh, was she trying to revive her dead child?
Maybe. And now she is also
Vomiting
every
blood.
time whenever she does something powerful.
So, what is it you wanted to ask me? As I suspected, you can transmute without a matrix. On top of which, Al is now a suit of armor, and 2 of your limbs are made from automail.
Teacher, how did you know?
Please, I can tell from sparring with you. It seems both of us are beyond help. When we were finally able to conceive, I ended up falling gravely ill. And our child as well. He was not able to take a living breath in this world. And so, I committed the taboo. As a result, I lost parts of my inner organs. What an idiot I was. Now I realize I should have told you sooner. It must have been awful.
Nah, I did it to myself after all. It hasn't been that big a deal, actually.
Besides, now I've got this long list of things I get to look forward to eating when I have my body back. Right, brother?
Yeah, it's nothing.
You darling little idiots. It's okay to hurt.
Forgive us.
We're so sorry, teacher.
Please forgive us.
We're so sorry.
Please forgive
We're
us.
so sorry.
There's nothing fucking
Flow
wrong
of
with this
this
show.
universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine. You have to understand that flow, deconstruct it, and then reconstruct it.
Reconstruction,
That's what alchemy is,
reconstruction.
brother.
You're right. It's also what living is.
So the basis of alchemy, deconstruction and then reconstruction, is just like the food chain then, isn't it?
Alchemy is part of that flow, and the flow is life itself.
We took a second to compose. We took a second because this was a lot if anyone asks me. First, we mentioned when are we seeing the father in the scene in the episode opens with the father. Shock of my life.
Honestly, I want to see our faces. I want to see our faces from the side. First, I mean, we
It's a
talked...
good thing we filmed
Yeah.
reactions then.
We didn't think about this type of scene. We talked about the scene where he
Well, I mean, I
shows
thought we
up
were
in
definitely gonna
present
be-
time.
That's the scene we were talking about, but like I expected that we could see flashbacks.
I honestly didn't think about that, especially not before we first time. Let's say how I imagined it to be. I imagined that to be like this. Him. I mean, if I thought of it, I could think that they, especially in this episode when they're going to the teacher and stuff like that, reminded of their childhood and stuff like that. In my opinion, it could have happened. So like makes sense. But what I imagine to be is to see him the last scene of an episode, to see him in a present time, exactly the scene something like this, you know, and then the next episode starts with the flashback. That's how I thought would happen. But perfect either way.
We saw
Honestly shocked when I saw him.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't prepared at
I was
all.
like, are you kidding
I mean, I
me?
wasn't prepared for this episode, like, period. It opened up with the father looking at them right before he abandons them. And our boys just being so fucking small.
Our boys being kids.
They're
This
like
big.
5.
This big.
They're 5, 6, something.
What did they say? Why did he leave? Did he say something?
They didn't say the reason why he left.
Didn't he say that he talked about something?
He talked about the Philosopher's Stone, but he wasn't.
And what did the teacher said? When
The teacher
he
said
was
someone came looking,
excited about.
and he was talking about something like a dream come true about the Philosopher's Stone. So he's, I mean, of course, it's all connected to the Philosopher's Stone. He was searching. Maybe I don't know. Is he searching for like a creation of it to maybe use it for something?
When did he search for it? They didn't say. Was it like before 2 years ago, and now he is the one who created the
You know, it could be maybe he left.
I was like,
search
since.
of the
Is he the father, or
maybe
is
he
Bradley the
left
father?
in search of his dream, the Philosopher's Stone. He forgot he has children, so he went. That's why he left. He went searching for a way to make a Philosopher's Stone or something like that. I don't know. I don't lean towards father of the sins, just because I feel like the way that sins are being used with creating an army and everything else, it seems to me like their purpose is like whoever's controlling them, whoever is their father, they want to rule the world, let's say. And it doesn't to me seem like that's father's goal, let's say. I mean, their father's goal, it could be Bradley's. So like that's why I'm not leaning towards the father, but also I know nothing about the father. He seems to me like a very smart, I guess, person. And like maybe he's just like a scientist, very gifted in alchemy, who wants to create Philosopher's Stone. Maybe he thinks he can do some good in this world with it.
That's
And
what I
he
wanted to find out.
thinks that this is a good enough reason, to leave his children if it's gonna be of benefit to the world or something like that. I feel like that's maybe the direction where his storyline could go. Like that's the thing I see.
That's what I expect from his character. For us to find out that he is not, that his goal is not pure evil. Let's call it like that. It doesn't have to happen. Just that's the way.
No, I feel like
I see it happening.
I feel like
I think even if he is the father of the sins, maybe it's gonna be a plot
something
twist.
good. Yeah.
That he created them to stop something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't think that they're gonna make him a pure evil character. I think they're gonna make him, just like we talked about, I think he's gonna have some kind of a redemption arc at the end. I think he's gonna be a very fascinating character. God knows. Maybe I'm just here.
No, I feel
saying
like
shit, but like that's how I imagine him to be very fascinating, very good character. That is just concentrated on the work and has one goal and one goal only. And he didn't care to not leave his children. He didn't care what happened to them. He was like, they have somebody. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna go with this. This is more important than them. Let's say it like that.
I really don't think that we're gonna meet him and he's gonna be like evil now. Mm-hmm. I feel like we have enough of the villains, I guess, in the show, where I just feel like the father's storyline is gonna be about a man who put his love for, I don't know, science, alchemy, whatever the Philosopher's Stone is capable of, above the love for his children. I feel like he's gonna be that type of a character, which is gonna be, very. I'm sure it's going to be a very interesting storyline, but I could never possibly look at the man that abandoned his children and feel any warmth towards him. Like, I can tell you that he could be like a great character or something like that. I don't know. He left his children, who then lost their mother. Like, you never know what could have happened. You left them alone. I will struggle to find any sympathy, especially seeing the boys now at ages.
Think we need to. I honestly don't think we need another character. I don't think we need him to be the ones. I think we're gonna because
I can imagine a scene, and I will not care. I can imagine a scene where he's like remorseful for leaving them, maybe asking for forgiveness or something like that. I don't care.
I actually disagree. I think if it's like at the end of if he saves their lives or something like that, I think that could be a good story. And I can't say that like my eyes wouldn't water.
No. That part, that's gonna be a good story. But I'm just like saying, until that part, like whatever his motivations were, whatever his reasonings were, however beneficial for the planet they are, there is nothing good enough for me that you leave your children like this alone in the world. Like this entire episode, we had to see them when they were young, after having lost their mother, like trying to survive in this world in any way they can. Like that is so cruel to me. Like I'm watching them on that island trying to learn, and that's all like good and well, and they have become amazing alchemists because of this, and they have learned a lot about life because of that, but they shouldn't have to learn about life at age 10. Like, it's so cruel that they have to go through this. It's so cruel that they had to grow up so fast. Like, nothing is worth it to me. Like, what? They're so amazing now. That's incredible. I wish they were just kids. Like, nothing is fucking worth it. And so it just makes me mad. It makes me mad when I see his face. It makes me mad when I see his eyes leaving them. And the boys, I think that's gonna be such a great storyline. The boys when they see him again.
You can see the
There's
anger in Ed's eyes.
Yeah, and Al is like
I don't think Al is
that's
capable to be angry.
Al is not capable of anger. I swear,
just not like that. But you can see the anger because he's so broken.
Well, he's the elder brother, and he's the one that. He's the one that takes most of the responsibility for this. He's the one that blames himself for all of this.
Yeah.
And, he was abandoned by their father, and if he never was abandoned by their father, none of this would have happened.
And
Al is just like, when she said the name, Ed immediately, anger, and Al is like, it's our father.
And I don't think they should ever forgive him. Maybe if he dies for them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think they should. And I don't think the audience need to either, in my opinion, honestly. I think what I just wish for his character is to be an interesting one, to have a compelling story. I don't expect us to love him at any point because we love our boys and we know they deserved much better than that.
Yeah.
And we know that they wouldn't have to go through all of this maybe if their father was capable of loving them, but their father wasn't capable of loving them at all. In my opinion.
Even if he was, that love doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, that's
when
what
you
I mean.
Put something above it.
He wasn't then. In my opinion, he wasn't capable of loving them as a parent. He wasn't capable of being a parent to them.
Forgiveness is not necessary at all. It's always the same thing. Like if it makes them feel better, if it helps them to let it go, I'm with you, boys.
Exactly.
I won't. It doesn't make. I feel at peace being angry. That's fine. Like whatever works for them. But like I can just see that storyline happening when they meet their father again. I can just see Ed constantly being angry, whereas Al might be just like just like maybe wants a dad, like maybe wants a family, maybe wants something, whereas Zed, I feel like it's going to be very resistant to that, as he should.
I agree. Well, it depends on which road they take us with him, like what he is as a character, what he wants to do, if he is the father of the sins, if he's not the father of the sins, if he, you know what I mean? But I hated his look when he left them. I was
honestly, when they showed us his face, I was looking at his eyes, trying to find some guilt or some sadness in his eyes about leaving them or something like that. But there wasn't. The way that he was looking at them, I don't know, there was no warmth.
I don't think he would have been able to leave.
Well, I guess.
Because
but
look at it, 2 babies.
You're looking at 2 fucking children. And who says this one has to go potty. They use the word potty.
Exactly.
And you leave them. I can't.
I want to say how great of a mother.
Oh, she was so great.
She was.
That's just so fucking sad.
She managed to make them not feel the absence of the father.
Yeah.
She managed to do that. She was constantly smiling and happy in front of them.
Yeah.
And making them be happy and safe. She was like, he's gonna come soon, don't you worry, and stuff like that. And I can honestly just feel how broken she must have been,
I mean, what a great
I think she is a perfect parent.
Yeah, she took care of them, and I love that scene. This was such a sad episode, I can't even talk about it. But I love that scene. Loved. Awful. When, she... Al... Because Al is younger still. I mean, Ed is 1 year older.
Al is bigger. They were one next to each other. Al was bigger the entire time.
But yes, but the second born is always taller. That's my... maybe in my family, I'm the second born. Everyone in my family, the second borns are much taller than the firstborns. So makes sense to me. But Al is younger. I mean, Ed is only 1 year older. He's not, that much older than him. But when Al asked their mom about their dad, and their mom is like, changing the subjects, and she went to hug him, and Ed saw the tears in her eyes. And I think he was maybe for a longer time more aware about what was happening with the father, whereas Al maybe just because he was a bit younger, was just able to not think about it and be it's fine, he's gonna come and everything. I love that part for Ed's story because it just fits for him. Like it fits. He's the bigger brother. He's like he wants to take care of all. Even though El's always also taking care of him, but like he shoulders that responsibility because of the way that he is, and I love him for it. And it makes me so sad that he has to do that. But I thought it was such a good moment. That's why I also think that there's going to be a huge contrast between the two of them and how they reacted to their father.
I mean, you can see in this episode as well the way they reacted when this one mentioned him. Oh my god, the way Ed was angry that he was alive.
Yeah.
He was like, so that means he's fucking alive this entire time.
Because that's so bad. Yeah. Because like you can tell yourself like, you know, maybe he died and so he couldn't come to us.
Exactly.
And that fucking monster is
way you know he's
alive. And he just didn't come. He left us alone. That's so much worse. That's such a sad part because like he was hoping, he was like making excuses for his father. Even still,
as
like
everybody
maybe
would.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a child.
Let's say the only thing I hope for at the end is if their father could somehow give their life so that the boys would have their like bodies back. Like that to me would be you know, at least making some sort of amends.
I don't know. I don't think I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the boys would like
to live with that. I know.
To live with their father. I think Al would rather have this body and have his father with him. I think that's what Al would rather choose, honestly. So I would wish more if he could die so that boys would live somehow, you know?
Oh no, I mean, I don't mean like, I mean like in the grand scheme of things to save their life and that by saving their life, they can also get their bodies back. I meant it in that sort of way.
Okay. I was like, you need one sacrifice, and because we know that there is a necessary for a human sacrifice,
I don't want them to live with that.
And they could have their bodies like that. So that's what I thought you meant. Like he's gonna at one point give his life.
I meant like in something. Some things are gonna be happening.
I would love that for his character as well. Like I said, that wouldn't change anything for me.
No.
And that's something maybe that I expect for his character. I really do not expect him to be pure evil and something like that, you know? So that's how that's where I would like his character to go, and I think that would be the best for the story.
Yes, and it's still a big mystery of the Philosopher's Stone. Does it exist at all? First, like that's I still don't know. Like because like they have killed so many of the prisoners.
To make it.
But like I also don't know how many of them does it take.
Wouldn't they be able to make sense if they have the Philosopher's Stone? So that's why I'm thinking that it also seems to me
my mind like the sins are working towards making the Philosopher's Stone, but like technically because did they kill that doctor or did they something? Maybe they killed him. The doctor that like quit alchemy because like of the war and everything, that went to the town to heal people. Lust came to him and like because he wanted to say something, right? Then I guess maybe he's dead.
Well, that to me seems like she doesn't want anybody else to know.
Well, yes, but like she doesn't want anyone else to know so they wouldn't get close to it, or like is there a way to make it and so like they don't want them to fully know how to make it. I don't know. I really don't know if the sins, if their father has the Philosopher's Stone. Like we talk about the smaller stones or whatever, the
ones were not complete.
Yeah, the not complete ones. But like I don't know. Maybe I missed something.
Now I'm going with the different one. It doesn't have to happen. But now I think their father is the father of the sins. Maybe.
I just don't know how that connects to the greater scheme of things, because the sins are creating armies. Like this is again gonna create, I guess, a war, and it all connects back to the Ishvali war. It all stemmed from there. It's where the horrors were done by the Alchemist. It all connects to that. Does the mother's death connect to that as well? She died because of a plague, right? When did the plague start? At what time?
We'll find out, hopefully.
I just feel like I'm missing some things. I might have forgotten some things.
Yeah. That's what I'm scared the most.
Yeah, I just feel like we might have forgotten things.
What if it is obvious?
Yeah,
and it's right there in front of us, and maybe it was one sentence that we missed, and now puzzle doesn't
fit. We also had this storyline with the teacher. that was very sad. I love that we started this episode talking about how so happy this show, a joy.
I disagree now.
And it's so fucking
But
sad.
again,
Everything is
but
so sad.
This sad to me
Is the
is
happy
different.
sad.
Different type of sad. This I said I can enjoy.
It's the sad that turns out hopeful.
Exactly.
You know? It's not the sad where everything is gonna be dead and gloomy and
she
just
fucking
like
hugs them in the end.
that.
She
No.
fuck-
That was the saddest scene of the show.
But that's to me different than character dies.
Yeah.
The whole is lost. This one dies. This one dies. Everything is horrible. The world is horrible. I like this more.
Yeah. Because
I could cry to this every day of my life.
It's so hopeful as well. A little hopeful. Like this woman, they couldn't have a kid, and like finally when they can see the kid, it's stillborn, and so she tries to bring it back, and of course it doesn't succeed. And unfortunately she does the same thing as Alan and Ed, and of course the most human thing. And she suffers consequences because of that. But like also the universe then sends her 2 boys. You know, like so like in every awful situation you just get that. And who the fuck could it be? And then the boys like also who lost their parents like gain kind of them. Like everyone's half adopting them, and I get it completely. I've adopted them as well. And so like there is always something in that all of that sadness, there's always something so beautiful, and they took them in, and they have both witnessed the truth. Unfortunately, I don't like the fucking truth, honestly. Like I don't like the price that you have to pay to fucking see it. Nor do I think it tells you much.
It tells you nothing.
Great.
Traumatize you for life, and that's it.
That whole part with the teacher was so.
But I think she was very important for them. Very important person in their lives.
Yes,
she came when they needed her.
When they needed someone.
Yeah, and she
that's
taught them a lot.
She
taught them a lot.
Yes, and
about
that's
the
why
whole world.
That's why it was so sad to me, that scene. But like also so like finally when like she was talking to them about what they did and the cost they paid, and so like Ed and Al were like, it's fine, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
And like it's so sad because it is, it's a big deal. Like you're allowed to be sad about it, and like you're allowed to just cry about it. You have to see the bright side of things all the time if you don't want to. And like Al is like, it's fine, I just have such a big list of things I want to eat, and then she just hugs them, because like they reverted so much into just boys at that moment, because like they try so hard to be tough, and they grown up so much faster they never had to be. And so like when she just hugged them, it was so fucking, it was just like they're just children. They're just children, and that scene made me so sad. Again, so sad, but it was so beautiful.
So beautiful.
And that's the description of the show for me. That's why I say it's a joy, because it's not helpless.
No,
it's not. It's the fucking opposite.
Every episode is just like that.
Yeah.
It's just full of hope, full of love, full of support, full of everything.
Yes, okay, besides episode 4. Okay, besides episode 4.
Yeah, and I just think it's beautiful just because of that.
It is truly so far, and it's going to continue, because like there's no reason for them not to continue. But it is an incredible show. It is an incredible...
I'm so fucking happy that we started.
Yeah. It's exactly what I need. It's exactly when I needed like Avatar to just like save me. Now I need this. It's the same feeling.
It's completely the same feeling, honestly. That's the thing I love the most about this show.
And
you can have tough topics, just like Avatar did, in my opinion. You can have tough topics, but the most important is love and friendships and family.
Yeah. And also like when they gave that whole speech, it was such a beautiful speech about all is one, one is all, about the universe and how it connects to alchemy.
Everything was so fucking
stunning.
beautiful, in my opinion.
It was so fucking stunning for them. Again, I don't like, for them at 8 years old to have to know this, to have to learn this, so cruel. But that whole scene was beautiful.
I agree.
And this episode was like one of my favorites so far.
Honestly, it was perfect.
And that's a big task at this point.
This is exactly the type of episodes that I just adore.
Yeah. I have no words. I feel like it's so redundant to say how good it is. I feel like we just keep repeating it, but it's incredible.
But it's just how it is.
That's it. Thank you for
guys,
watching.
thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.